And here we go in this Inferno match, where, by God, one of these two men will be set on fire. The intensity, the heat, it's unbearable. What a kick that was. Oh, man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. And that's a stiff kick.
Folks, will be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
Not just one kick there, but a combination of blows. A vicious stomp.
I talked to these superstars before the match, and I've never seen competitors more fired up and ready to get it on.
The gates of hell have opened.
He's going in for the kill.
Good Lord, the humanity. A vicious stomp. A swift kick to the opponent. Come on, no, no, no. Somebody stop this. Somebody stop this. Oh, my God, they fought out of it.
He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in. What a fierce kick. The high cross body. There's a fundamental move. Look at the elevation. What an incredible drop kick. And there's the elbow. For a light heavyweight, Shelton could be the complete package of speed, power, and technical ability.
I'd go further, Cole. Shelton's not only great for a light heavyweight, but he can even hold his own against some of the super heavyweights in the WWE.
The ring has a flamethrower's intensity. I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
Talk about educated feet.
A vicious blow to the opponent.
Oh, man. What a crushing blow.
A vicious stomp. Oh my, what a flurry of kicks. He's looking to put his opponent away right here. We've just entered the 9th circle of hell. He's going to throw him into the fire.
You look at any other sport in the world.
Good God, I can't believe my eyes. Oh my God, I can't watch. Those flames are just licking at their skin and their flesh. Oh, I thought he had it. I thought that was going to be it.
He's not taking any chances with this submission. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
A stiff shot with the elbow. The fiery pace of this match cannot last long. There's the clothesline. And the heat increases at least threefold when those flames leap into the air. It's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective. Hell hath no fury like this match. Good God Almighty, they're going right toward the fire.
These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able.
Good God, I thought it was over there. What a nasty elbow.
That high-risk move seemed to be worth the risk. He sees his chance. He's going for it.
No man can withstand this heat. A vicious stomp. And the knuckles connect. Oh, they're fighting right over those hellacious flames. It's like Hades is opened up here. A sick neck breaker. The kick connects. And there's the leg drop. So frightening to think that the only way you can win this match is by dragging your opponent into the fire.
What a textbook DDT.
A vicious stomp.
We're definitely seeing the toll this very physical matchup has taken on the participants. I've got to believe this one won't last much longer.
It must be nearly 200 degrees where we're sitting. And that's a stiff kick.
Oh, man. A slap like that doesn't tickle. Believe you me.
A swift kick to the opponent. The flames are building.
I think he's through playing around.
The flames have gone up past the ring rope. Who will be dragged into the fire first? A vicious stomp. A striking elbow staggering the opponent. No, 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 good Lord, they're gonna be set on fire! He's on fire! He's on fire! My God! He's...
Yo, 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 yo! Chad Gaspard and JTG, it's crime time!
Here is your winner, JTG.
My God, someone better call the Burn Trauma Center. Tags aren't necessary in this tag team matchup. Anybody can go for a pinfall or submission at any time. This one's just a little more than organized chaos. Oh, what a spine buster.
This match has all the makings of an instant classic.
Oh my, the force behind that headbutt was incredible. What a hard knockdown, big time impact. What impact delivered from that toss.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here. He anticipated that move perfectly.
What a textbook DDT.
And the knuckles connect. The kick connects. Oh, the lariat knocks their opponent down. Oh, what an elbow drop. Big Daddy V's 6'9" and nearly 500 pounds.
Is he 6'9", or could he be bigger?
Well, I'm not going to get close enough to measure him.
What a counter that was.
Spear, spear! That'll leave a mark. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. A vicious stomp.
This could be 3 right here.
2, 3. The referee's calling for the bell. The match is over.
Here are your winners, Big Daddy V and the Great Khali.
I don't think there's any question in anyone's mind who won that match.
There shouldn't be. If you pin your opponent and the ref counts 3, that's it.
And that may be it for the match. But I hope it's not the last time we see these superstars in the ring together.
I've been looking for my next mistake. And every other little chance I take, I've left my mark everywhere I've been. I think it's time for me to come back down. I think it's time for me to stand my ground. I don't know where I should begin. I hope it's not too late. Save me, 'cause I still believe there's something in me. Save me from this disease that's feeding on the better part of me.
Here we go in this Falls Count Anywhere fatal four-way matchup. Oh, what an underhanded move. Good teamwork there.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
A vicious stomp. Oh, beautiful. What a senton. Oh, the punch connects.
That's a difference maker. Plain and simple. These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. That'll leave a mark. A vicious elbow drop delivered with a lot of force.
He's not taking any chances with this submission. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
Every time Chris Jericho enters the ring, you know you're in for an exciting match.
Here's the pin.
What? That was nowhere near a 3 count.
What a knife-edge chop.
Here it comes. DDT.
Our fans love Jesse. This young superstar puts it all on the line each and every match.
He's got no quit goal. I've seen him get his nose busted open during a match and keep going. I might have my problems with Jesse, but the kid's as tough as nails.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Driving the knee into the opponent.
Look at this. There's the cover.
What? Dude, is that it? No, only a 2 count.
That's the way to do it. Grab a weapon from under the ring and start swinging.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
He's going for the cover. What? Look at these superstars go. It's obvious they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had.
90% of a match is in the preparation. You got to come in ready for battle. You never know what you'll find under the ring.
He's going for the pin. What? He's got to do more damage before he can get a 3 count. Oh my God, what a chair shot.
This one's going to keep going.
Jericho with the code breaker.
Oh no, he's looking for a weapon. This could cause a...
This could be 3 right here. Way too early to get a 3 count.
Did you see that? What an impact.
I hate to say it, but Jesse's an idiot. I know if I had a gorilla like Festus listening to me, I'd be running Smackdown.
Jesse's He's a good man and a good friend, and we can all be thankful that Best just doesn't listen to you.
I don't think that chair is going to be good for much after this match. Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar. This Umaga is a monster, plain and simple. I think he's here to hurt people as badly as he can.
A striking elbow staggering the opponent. And there's the drop kick. What a wicked neck break. That one looked a little south of the border. A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
Wow, look at the confidence. He's letting his opponent know what's up.
And there's the face buster.
Oh my God, what a chair shot.
You never know what to expect from these superstars. This could be over in 60 seconds or 60 minutes.
And that punch lands hard.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
Oh, that might be it right there. Jericho's got to be one of the most boisterous and talented superstars in the WWE today.
Y2J can talk the talk and walk the walk.
Basic but efficient maneuver.
You won't find better athletes than the WWE superstars, but they've got their limits. Limits which may have been reached here tonight.
What an impact from the knee. A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
Sometimes the simplest moves work best.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
And the knuckles connect.
You're not going to see superstars like this anywhere else except on Smackdown.
You'll get no argument from me, partner. Smackdown is the dominant.
Here's the pin. What?
Dude, referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. No trouble getting out of that one.
Talk about a move with bad intentions. And a jaw-jacking punch. A swift kick to the opponent.
You've got to be impressed with everything that Orton's achieved since coming to the WWE.
What, you mean like turning on the people who supported him and stabbing them in the back?
No, I mean like become the youngest world heavyweight champion in history, having one of the longest intercontinental title reigns in the last decade.
I'd have more respect for those achievements if Orton didn't earn them with such underhanded tactics.
Well, I've got news for you. Orton doesn't care what you or anyone else thinks, and that's why he's at the top of his game right now.
What a devastating neck breaker.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
Oh, man. Did you see that?
Knockdown, big-time impact. Oh, the lariat knocks their opponents down.
He's got to capitalize right here.
And that's a stiff kick.
What a textbook. There's the cover. Look at all that blood. These fans are getting their money's worth tonight.
I don't think I've ever seen a superstar make the kind of impact that Umaga. I can't tell if that's a cut or a broken nose, but either way, the referee might need to stop this fight.
Oh, the punch connects.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
These superstars aren't holding back here tonight.
What a kick that was.
Randy Orton has it all. A great look, fantastic charisma, and 3 generations of experience in the business.
And not to mention an ego that won't quit. A lot of the superstars around here would love to take him down a peg. Such power and aggression behind that move. Kick connects. A stiff shot with the elbow.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Wow, great reversal.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
This could be 3 right here. Oh, man, I can't believe that wasn't 3. Here's the pin. What? You gotta be kidding me. That was nowhere near 3.
Dear Lord, what a suplex.
He's got his opponent trapped in the turnbuckle, and here come the knuckle sandwiches.
A stiff uppercut.
Look at this. He's pummeling his opponent in the turnbuckle with those closed fist shots.
Give me a break. There's no need for that. What a fierce kick. Oh, my God. An enziguri, a head kick.
There's the cover.
1, 2. Kicked out just in the nick of time.
And a heap of impact delivered with that elbow drop.
Talk about educated feet.
Oh, my word, what a nasty headbutt. Oh, you can see the pain in their eyes from that vicious chop. And that's a stiff kick.
He's all about bringing the hammer down. And that proves it.
Good, solid wrestling maneuver.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
DDT, DDT, good Lord, what impact.
This could be 3 right here.
2. There's a fundamental move. Oh, and the knee connects.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Here's the pin. 1, 2. That was like 2.5.
It can rearrange your facial features, that's for sure. And can you believe that impact? A vicious blow to the opponent.
There's so much we don't know about the vicious Samoan bulldozer known as Umaga.
He's 6'4", 350 pounds, and he just as soon tears your head off as look at you. What more do you need to know?
Chris Jericho is really delivering some punishment tonight.
What do you think got him so riled up? Was it something I said? No, wait. It's Jericho's favorite move, the code breaker.
may get the 3 count right here. 2, 3. The match is over. That's all she wrote. And here we go with this 3-on-3 tag team matchup. Oh, you can see the pain in their eyes from that vicious chop.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
Oh, the punch connects. Good, solid wrestling maneuver. And the knuckles connect. Look out, look out, look out, oh man!
Pedigree! Pedigree! That's gotta be it!
Here's the pin.
1, 2, 3!
And Batista's out.
Talk about educated feet. Looks like someone's moving up in the world.
There's the picture-perfect moonsault.
Look at this! No fear on the face of this superstar.
And a jaw-jacking punch. A vicious stomp.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be a part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world. And this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best.
What a fierce kick.
Nice quick counter there.
That'll make you see cross-eyed. And there's the drop kick. And that's a stiff kick.
You ever wonder just how much punishment a human body can take? I think you're going to get your answer tonight. It's cinched in.
Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
and this isn't easy to get out of.
What a kick that was. A vicious blow to the opponent. The kick connects. Triple H is the cerebral assassin, and he's lived up to that moniker.
The game can beat you so many ways. His mind is one of them. His sledgehammer's another one.
A textbook suplex. What a vicious shot with the knee. What height on that leg drop.
The key to winning a match like this is to build momentum. You're not going to see a match won with just one or two moves.
No, but one or two big moves at a crucial point could change the direction of it completely.
Here we go.
Look at the elevation. What an incredible drop kick.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Michaels is so talented. He's one of the all-time greats in the WWE.
He's the showstopper, the headliner, the main event. You're not given names like that, Coach. You earn them.
They got the tag.
He's going for the pin. 1, 2. He almost got the 3 right there.
A swift kick to the opponent. There's a big-time Samoan drop.
What a reversal.
I don't know how much longer this can go on. These superstars are starting to look like they're running on fumes. Ouch, what a landing. What a nasty elbow.
There's the cover.
1, 2. Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
What a fierce kick.
He slipped out of that one.
A vicious stomp. What a display of power.
Talk about educated feet.
What a spine buster.
This is it. Here he goes.
And that's a stiff kick.
Reversed. Can he take advantage? 1. He can get the pick. 2. He almost got the 3 right there. Oh, man. What a crushing blow.
Well, that'll send you to the chiropractor.
Oh, my God. Here it comes.
What a kick that was. And that punch lands hard. A swift kick to the opponent.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2. He's got to capitalize right here. Here's the pin.
The kick connects. Oh, the punch connects. A stiff shot with the elbow.
Talk about educated feet.
Oh my, just bursting those capillaries in his chest.
2. The tag is made.
And that's a stiff kick. A picture-perfect backbreaker right there. What a wicked neck breaker. Vicious stomp. Driving the knee into the opponent. Character is such a high flyer. I think he's such a tall tale himself.
If he keeps up this kind of performance, I'd say that the story of this match is all but written.
What a kick that was.
Sometimes the simplest moves work best.
A striking elbow staggering the opponent. What an incredible suplex. And a heap of impact delivered with that elbow drop.
And there, this could be 3 right here.
He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
Oh man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. What an impact from the knee. And there's the elbow. What a striking chop, jarring the opponent's chest. That'll leave a mark. A swift kick to the opponent.
Pedigree. It doesn't get much bigger than that. There's the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Our resident redneck is out of this one.
1.
Dear Lord, what a suplex.
2. 3. Oh. That's the way to do it. Nothing like the sight of your own blood to take the fight out of you.
What a nasty elbow. That'll rattle your organs.
He's tagging in his partner.
And there's the double team. Yeah, head first, straight into the ground. What a DDT.
Oh, man. I know where this is going. There's the reversal.
1, 2. The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
Look at this. Could it be?
And he made the most of it with that DDT.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. 2, 3. All good things must come to an end. But I wish that match could have gone on a little longer.
Here are your winners, Tommy Dreamer, Triple.
I heard you've been looking for me, but you look for trouble. You're gonna see that your words are dangerous. Your talk is cheap. I'm standing here, still standing here. Don't question my heart. Still standing here. Don't question the fire that burns in
Here we go, and I predict before the night's over that Hell in a Cell will claim another victory. He drops the elbow.
It takes heart to be a champion, and these competitors are each showing plenty of heart.
If I was as sappy as you, I'd say there's no shame in losing a match that's hotly contested like this one. But then again, we know it's a bunch of crap.
Well, it's painfully obvious someone in the arena doesn't have much heart in them.
And he brings his leg crashing down. What a kick that was.
How lucky are we to have the best seat in the house for this match?
This is what it's all about. Being front row for the best sports entertainment action on the planet. He drops the elbow. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. That one flattened him. That kick rocked him.
He's going for the Dreamer driver, and I think he got all of it.
His opponent might not have enough left to kick. Come on! That had to be 3. And this match kind of makes me miss competing in the ring myself.
I wouldn't jump in there right now. Those superstars are really going at it.
And you hear the impact from that clothesline? He drops the elbow. He dodged that bullet. You seeing stars.
Over the years, Tommy Dreamer has been known as the innovator of violence.
He gets off on hurting people in crazy ways, and that's a big part of what ECW is all about.
It's worked pretty well for him over the years, though. Tommy Dreamer is depth.
That sucker locked in, there's not much you can do. A swift kick to the opponent.
Think of the buckets of blood that have been shed by Tommy Dreamer over the years.
Yeah, and every drop has been shed for ECW and the ECW fan base. And that punch lands hard.
He's got him covered!
He's working the fundamentals there. The kick connects. He slipped out of that one. He puts the boot to his opponent. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
This capacity crowd has been on its feet the entire show.
They know they're going to see a great night of competition, and they don't want to miss a thing.
I feel the same way, partner, and we see a lot of shows over the course of a year.
I'm more into some than others, though. Like that time you stayed home sick. Man, I had a great time. Can you please get sick again? And there are those educated feet. He's looking for the 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, is that it? No! 2 and 15/16.
What a spine buster.
A physical match like this will take its toll, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing here.
We're about to get serious here.
Yes, head first, straight into the ground. What a DDT!
He's making a cover.
1,
2, 3. Take a fork in it. This match is done.
You think you know me?
And here we go with the first two competitors in the Royal Rumble.
Look at these superstars, JR. They absolutely refuse to be intimidated by each other. He's been waiting the whole match for his chance to join in.
The tough Irishman is out of this match.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
Looks like it's time to add another superstar to the match.
Look at this. Santino's been eliminated.
I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a Match of the Year candidate.
He's been chomping at the bit, and now he's getting his chance to enter the match.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things.
Watch out! He reversed it! Here he comes, JR! He can't wait to get involved in this one.
It seems he's out to win by any means necessary.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact.
It's his turn to enter the match. I hope he knows what he's getting into.
Lance Cage out.
Doesn't look pretty, but just being flashy won't win you the match.
He's been watching this match from the start, and now it's his turn to join in.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
He sends his opponent down face first.
He's throwing his opponent around like a rag doll.
in this
Gaspard
match.
and JTG, it's crime time.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on Smackdown.
Not on Smackdown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there.
He's been waiting the whole match for his chance to join in.
A valiant effort on Matt Hardy's part tonight, but he's out.
It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
He's been chomping at the bit, and now he's getting his chance to enter the match.
And he hits him with an impressive combination of kicks. Oh, man. How do you beat an opponent that can do that to you? What a fierce kick.
Good grief! The Monster King's been vanquished. Another superstar has entered the match. Good Lord! They've eliminated Bradshaw. He's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match. Our resident redneck is out of this one.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment a human body can withstand here tonight. Here he comes, JR. He can't wait to get involved in this one.
Ray's been eliminated.
It's his turn to enter the match. I hope he knows what he's getting into.
There goes JTG.
He's been watching this match from the start, and now it's his turn to join in.
Murdoch's out.
Look at the fire in his eyes. He's ready to get in this match. Lord, Cena's out.
He's been waiting the whole match for his chance to join in. He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
And Jesse's been taken out.
There's that smash out style. Ugly offense.
Oh my gosh, another one? Is it time already?
And the world's strongest man is out of here. He's been chomping at the bit, and now he's getting his chance to enter the match. He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
He reversed it. Oh my gosh, JR, that's it.
Let's pin the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Here's your winner, Carlita.
Know what cool is?
Here we go with a handicap match. And there's a stiff clothesline. And a heap of impact delivered with that elbow drop. A swift kick to the opponent. Did you hear that? What impact?
Talk about superstars that don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes.
He's looking to put his opponent away right here. Batista bomb! My God! I think he might have knocked his opponent out cold with that one.
You look at any other sport in the world and you won't find a single athlete that can compare with the WWE superstar.
It's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective.
They got the tag.
Talk about educated feet.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
Did they get the tag? Yes.
Oh, beautiful. What a senton. What fantastic extension on that leg drop.
Folks will be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions. He saw that one coming.
A vicious stomp.
I talked to these superstars before the match, and I've never seen competitors more fired up and ready to get it on.
Good teamwork there.
One!
Oh my, what a flurry of kicks. Well, that'll send you to the chiropractor.
He's going in for the kill.
A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
Look out below. What a power bomb that was.
You talk about raw power. You talk about intensity. Have you ever seen a superstar like Batista?
He's impressive, no question. And when you add intensity to someone that big, that's a bad day for your opponent.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. 2, 3.
That's all she wrote.
Here are your winners, Batista, Jeff Hardy, and Lance Kane.
It looks like there just wasn't enough left in the tank to kick out of the pin.
That's a tough loss. But if you don't have what it takes, you don't have what it takes.
I don't know if it's a matter of not having what it takes. Sometimes it's just not your night. Here we go, and in this TLC matchup, it's going to put these two teams' toughness and resilience to test. Did you see that? What an impact! Well, that'll send you to the chiropractor.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
That'll leave a mark. Oh, man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. Oh my, just bursting those capillaries in his chest. And there's the elbow.
And that backbreaker might have done it. That'll take the fight out of you in a hurry.
A striking elbow staggering the opponent.
That's the way to do it. Grab a weapon from under the ring and start swinging.
And the knuckles connect.
This guy's just gigantic, just ginormous. It's Big Daddy B.
I guess ginormous just became a word.
I don't know any other word that's appropriate for describing Big Daddy V.
And a jaw-jacking punch. A textbook suplex. A vicious stomp. I mean, look at that smile on Cole.
He just loves being in the WWE, Cole. One of these days, somebody's going to wipe that smile off his face. But it's unlikely it'll be today.
A swift kick to the opponent.
He may get the 3 count right here.
He almost got the 3 right there. Oh, man. Look out.
And that's a stiff kick.
Oh, man. What an impact.
It's obvious that these superstars have studied each other carefully.
No question about that. You won't last long against an opponent. You haven't done your homework on it. Oh, the punch connects.
Talk about educated feet.
A vicious DDT, sending a shockwave up the opponent's head and neck.
Oh, no, he's looking for a weapon. This could cause a serious injury.
This match has all the makings of an instant classic.
Man, that must have felt like running into a wall.
And there's the reversal.
That'll rattle your organs.
I tell you, this is what WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all.
There's the reversal.
What impact delivered from that toss.
Wow, great reversal.
CM Punk has the ability and the skill set to nail you with a wide variation of moves and beat you.
You don't want Punk to start hitting you with that Muay Thai style striking move or it could spell lights out.
What physicality. What strength. What a kick that was.
You can't compete in a physical match like this and not wind up feeling the effects. And that's what we're starting to see right here. Here's the reversal.
One of the things that Big Show did.
This could be 3 right here. Wow, talk about cutting it close. That was almost 3.
The kick connects.
He sees his chance. He's going for it.
A swift.
What an incredible impact. The table practically exploded.
And that's a stiff kick.
These superstars aren't holding back here tonight. Wow, look at the confidence. He's letting his opponent know what's up. Nothing but power on that move.
Big Daddy V, 6'9" and nearly 500 pounds.
Is he 6'9", or could he be bigger?
Well, I'm not going to get close enough to measure him. What a wicked neck breaker.
that weapon to good use here.
Talk about educated feet.
Looks like he's decided to grab a weapon from under the ring.
A vicious blow to the opponent. No telling what impact that might have had on the neck and spine. What a kick that was. CM Punk is as straight edge as they come. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't do drugs.
That's right. His only addiction is competition. Here's the pin. One.
That was nowhere near a 3 count.
What a striking shot, jarring the opponent's chest. The kick connects. Oh my, look at this! Oh my God, what a choke slam!
Whoa, there you go. Right to the table. 3. Stick a fork in it. This match is done.
Here are your winners, The Big Show and Kofi Kingston.
And this matchup will not be for the faint of heart. There are no rules. This will be bloody. This is your ECW Extreme Rules match.
That elbow did some damage.
A vicious thump. Think of the ramifications of this match. Talented superstars, but they're going to be headed in different directions depending on the result. Talk about a devastating maneuver. And he drops the leg across his opponent. Action like this is why I'm glad ECW is back on the air.
No kidding. Raw and Smackdown put on a good show, but we go to the extreme, baby. That's how ECW rolls. He's working the fundamentals there.
And he hits a big-time leg drop. An incredible dive as he hits the senton.
You're not just going to slip out of that one, my friend. That's the kind of hold that keeps you up all night dreading it.
This has been a roller coaster of a night, hasn't it?
Yeah, except for the fact that you haven't gotten motion sickness.
Hurricanrana tossing his opponent down. Kicked out just in the nick of time.
Whoa, look out!
There it is, a huge 619. And there's the pin.
1, 2, he had cut his fingernails earlier, that would have been a 3 count. Who writes this?
Big time strength there. And he hits the neck breaker. He drops the elbow. Who do you think has the advantage in this matchup?
It's too close to call. It all boils down to who wants it the most and what they're willing to sacrifice to get it. He's working the fundamentals there.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is. What a fierce kick.
A devastating DDT. That could have gave him a concussion, for God's sakes.
And now they're looking under the ring. A swift kick to the opponent. This capacity crowd has been on its feet the entire show.
They know they're going to see a great night of competition, and they don't want to miss a thing.
I feel the same way, partner, and we see a lot of shows over the course of a year.
I'm more into some than others, though. Like that time you stayed home sick. Man, I had a great time. Can you please get sick again?
This is not where you want to wind up. Hanging off of the apron with your opponent in total control. Hanging off the apron is not where you want to be, and that's why. We're definitely seeing the toll this very physical matchup has taken on the participants. I've got to believe this one won't last much longer. Look at this! He's caning the hell out of his opponent. Fans brought their signage to the arena, huh? What's your favorite sign?
I'm always partial to Kaz is gonna kill you. I like that one myself. That used to get me amped up, no doubt. He's working the fundamentals there.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
One good thing about being at this commentary table is you get to see these matches up close and personal.
You didn't watch much from the locker room?
There's no time. You're too busy either mentally preparing before a match or breaking down what happened during the match.
And that's a stiff kick. And the head scissors locked in.
He's going in for the kill. Drops it down. 619. On the mat. Shoulders down. This could be it.
Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there.
Here's your winner, Rey Mysterio.
Here we go, and there's nowhere to run once locked inside this hellacious structure. Oh, what an elbow drop.
Will his opponent stop him from escaping, or is this one over?
A vicious stomp. What a kick that was.
Hello, internal injuries. Goodbye, lunch. The key to winning a match like this is to build momentum. You're not going to see a match won with just one or two moves.
No, but one or two big moves at a crucial point could change the direction of it completely.
That'll leave a mark.
Here's the reversal.
What a thud as these two collide. Oh, the punch connects. What a nasty elbow. What a crushing leg drop. Cena from the streets of West Newbury, Massachusetts.
And that's where he acquired his PhD in thugonomics.
A degree that's gotten him far in the WWE. What a fierce kick, and that punch lands hard. Oh, and the knee connects. A vicious elbow drop delivered with a lot of force. Triple H is the cerebral assassin, and he's lived up to that moniker.
The game can beat you so many ways. His mind is one of them. His sledgehammer's another one.
What an incredible suplex. And a jaw-jacking punch. The kick connects. A vicious blow to the opponent. Good Lord, what a series of strikes. And there's the DDT.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either. He's heading for the top of the cage.
A vicious stomp.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And that's a stiff kick.
Oh, man. What a crushing blow.
A swift kick to the opponent.
Pedigree. It doesn't get much bigger than that.
What a kick that was.
Here it comes. The FU. He just drove his opponent straight into the ground. Escape is only 10 feet away, but it's got to be the longest 10 feet of this superstar's life. He just forced his opponent back into this match with authority.
There he goes, straight up the cage. You're not going to get out of the cage that way. This is how you win a match. You work over your opponent until they can't fight back.
John Cena is not a man with many weaknesses.
You got that right. He's showing everyone why he's one of the WWE's best. Talk about educated feet.
Here it comes. The FU. He just drove his opponent straight into the ground.
Look at this. He wants to get the heck out of there. It's pretty much impossible to stop somebody once they've made it this far. That was some bad judgment right there. You got to make sure your opponent is out. It's tougher to get out of that cage than it looks. Trust me. Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be a part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world. And this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best.
And the knuckles connect. And the neck breaker connects. What an impact from the knee.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
I bet his opponent's thinking twice about getting in that cage now. Getting yanked out the cage is not going to help him in a match like this.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
Look at him go, straight up the cage.
Oh, the punch connects. It's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective. We might be seeing the beginning of the end. What fantastic extension on that leg drop.
You got to be crazy or stupid to stay in that cage 1 second longer than you need to. Whoa! Looks like this cage match is going to keep going. You got to make sure your opponent's down and out before you make a break for it. His opponent was quick, but he was quicker.
Oh my, what a flurry of kicks.
He's making a break for it. Smart thinking.
And that punch lands hard.
And there's the counter. You can't start climbing out of the cage until you know your opponent's not gonna follow. He's not letting his opponent get away that easy.
A stiff shot with the elbow.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Well, that'll send you to the chiropractor.
You can't blame him for wanting out of that cage.
That cage isn't going to hold him for much longer. His opponent got a little cocky there, and he paid the price. It's a long climb up the cage, but a quick and painful fall if you're not fast enough.
That'll leave a mark.
Sometimes the simplest moves work best.
Look at this! And there it is! The pedigree! Escape is only 10 feet away, but it's got to be the longest 10 feet of this superstar's life.
Once you get to the top of the cage, you just about got it won.
Here is your winner, Triple H.
There's the bell, and technical skills have no business here in Extreme Rules matches. There will be tables, there will be ladders, and there's a good chance that all three of these men will shed blood. A stiff shot with the elbow.
That kick rocked him.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
I saw some pretty gnarly stuff under that ring earlier. I wonder what's going to get pulled out. That might have broken his jaw.
He catches his opponent with an elbow. Oh, vicious stuff.
That elbow just leveled him.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
It's rare to find a superstar with as much drive to succeed as Matt Hardy.
Well, that's for sure. He's got the drive to succeed and the motor to get it done, buddy.
Oh, the punch connects. Watch out! Here it comes! Uh-oh, he's looking for an object. This is going to be trouble.
Oh, God, what a neck breaker. He's making a cover.
That was nowhere near a 3 count.
Looks like someone's making it pretty clear that he's not feeling too threatened right about now.
The tide could turn in the blink of an eye, and his opponent shouldn't be taken lightly. He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat. He's got his opponent right where he wants him, and here come the fists.
Each shot brings his opponent closer to the brink of unconsciousness.
This is the type of battle that really psychs me up. They're ready to kill each other.
Lovely. This business is always about violence, but they've definitely kicked it up a notch or two. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. A sick neck breaker. I gotta say, Cody Rhodes isn't intimidated by anything or anyone.
Just like his dad, I've never seen this kid back down, and I don't think I ever will.
He calls his partner over, and they're looking to go to work on their opponent. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. That'll send you to the chiropractor.
Oh my, what a jawbreaker. And I'll tell you what, there's a chance this Cody Rhodes could very well be the future of this industry.
Future, rather present. He's already won and defended championship gold in WWE. You can't get any more established than that. A DDT, driving his opponent's skull into the ground.
2-on-1 here.
These modern-day gladiators are doing battle in front of throngs of bloodthirsty spectators. And there's the double team. And a hard knockdown. Big-time impact.
I think someone's looking for an advantage under that.
How lucky are we to have the best seat in the house for this match?
This is what it's all about. Being front row for the best sports entertainment action on the planet.
Looks like he decided to grab a weapon from under the ring. He's swinging for the fences with that sledgehammer. Shawn Michaels is destined for the Hall of Fame.
The man is a living legend. He's been so good for so long. This could be free right here.
These superstars have inflicted so much damage on each other that I'm getting exhausted just watching them. He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
This match just goes to show you never know what to expect in the world of sports entertainment.
Especially when the fans tune into ECW, we have the extreme style where anything can turn into pandemonium in a heartbeat.
It's not the safest working environment, but it's definitely the most exciting.
Let me explain something to you there. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love it, slapping the snot right out of him. Here's the pin. This could be it.
Not the best time to go for a cover.
That kick rocked him. That was one vicious neck breaker. He's making a cover. 1, 2.
He puts the boot to his opponent. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
Throwing his opponent around the ring like a dirty little rag doll.
What would you normally be doing in a match like this?
Well, by now I'd probably be in the locker room taking a victory shower, but that's just me.
Did you see that?
A sharp elbow drop.
That one flattened him.
Oh, how the heck do you get up from that? And that's a stiff kick. Cody Rhodes, I can't help but root for him with that Rhodes family blood running through his veins.
Well, Cody obviously has the right stuff. He has tremendous superstar potential.
Low blow.
Oh my God.
That's really built up an impressive singles career after years of teaming with his brother Jeff.
Oh yeah, the man's held numerous. Wow, that table just flew apart. I'm surprised his opponent didn't too.
There's the cover. Can he do it? And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. His opponent may be out cold. Uh-oh, he's looking for an object. This is going to be trouble. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent. He lifts him up and cracks off a belly-to-back suplex.
I like his aggression as he goes for that submission hold. I try to get out of that bad boy as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Can turn your lights out.
You can have the pin right here.
1, 2, 3. The referee is calling for the bell. The match is over.
Here's your winner, Matt Hardy.
This is a TLC matchup. Getting smacked by chairs, driven through tables, and falling from 12-foot ladders. All of those scenarios can actually happen here tonight.
Talk about educated feet. Look at these superstars. You can't ask for a better example of what makes SmackDown great.
You sure can. SmackDown's got the greatest superstars in the greatest matches for the greatest fans in all of sports entertainment.
Hurricane Rana, Hurricane Rana. What height on that leg drop.
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars step out of this one.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
The knuckles connect. And there's the drop kick. And there's the leg drop. Oh, beautiful. What a senton.
Conditioning is a huge factor in any match. If you can't go the distance, there's no way you're going to win.
That's for sure. And the WWE superstars are some of the best conditioned athletes in the world.
Oh my! That's going to do some serious damage if someone doesn't stop this. He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
There isn't an ounce of quit in these superstars.
There certainly isn't. They're in this one to the bitter end.
And that's a stiff kick. Devastating. Just a devastating neck breaker.
This could be 3 right here.
Dude, wow! I thought he had the pin for sure.
A stiff shot with the elbow.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
That'll leave a mark. And a heap of impact delivered with that elbow drop. A vicious stomp. The kick connects. Good, solid wrestling maneuver. What a kick that was. Oh, the punch connects.
If Jeff Hardy has any faults, it's that he'll take any and every chance to accomplish what his goals are.
And if that means racking his body and breaking himself here tonight, that's exactly what he'll do. What a wicked neck breaker.
Here's the pin.
1, 2, 3. The referee's calling for the bell. The match is over.
Here is your winner, Jeff Hardy.
That was one heck of a match. I wouldn't have minded seeing.
It's ghastly, grotesque, and I wouldn't be surprised if either man weren't able to walk out of here on their own volition. And that punch lands hard.
Ouch! What an elbow! Ooh. You get that kind of pressure applied to your body, it takes its toll.
His opponent may be out cold. Oh my, the submission hold is locked in. And he goes for the neck breaker. He catches his opponent with an elbow.
You gotta watch out for the athleticism of a gold standing, baby.
What a fierce kick.
He's working the fundamentals there. That's a brutal headbutt.
He drops the elbow.
Here it comes.
Mic check. Kennedy hits it.
You know, Jesse and Festus have to be one of the strangest teams I've ever seen.
They truly are the odd couple. I think it goes without saying, he's got the jumping complete shot. He drops the elbow.
They sacrificed everything to get to this one match. That's some hardcore drama right there.
Sure is. That's what makes sports entertainment so compelling.
Well, that and having me on the mic.
Yeah, right. How could I forget that all-important aspect? And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. Oh, what a clothesline. Good Lord, what a power bomb. Shad is the larger, stronger member. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here. Watch out. Here it comes. Oh my, what a Samoan drop. A DDT, driving his opponent skull into the ground. And he hits a big-time leg drop. There's a wicked diving elbow.
Oh, look out, look out!
What force behind that tap? And there's an ethanol-fueled flapjack. Would you look at that impact? There's the pin! Get his opponent! Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
One man, shoulders down. This could be it. He strikes with the elbow.
This capacity crowd has been on its feet the entire show.
They know they're going to see a great night of competition. They don't want to miss a thing.
I feel the same way, partner, and we see a lot of shows over the course of a year.
I'm more into some than others, though. Like that time you stayed home sick. Man, I had a great time. Please get sick again.
He drops the elbow. Big time strength there. He hooks his arms and tosses his opponent overhead.
You know, at times it's hard to tell what Chuck Glover likes more, motorcycles or hurt people.
That'll send you to the chiropractor. A vicious elbow drop, delivered with a lot of force. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent. Shelton Benjamin is 100% pure athletic ability with a cocky attitude to boot.
But when you're as good as the gold standard, you can afford to be cocky. He knows how good he is. It's just everyone else that needs reminding.
And there's a stiff clothesline. A vicious stomp.
He's got victory in mind for sure.
Is about as unorthodox as they come.
Totally. I don't know if Festus knows what a headlock is, but it doesn't matter. When you have his strength and his tenacity, it's all up. He could have the pin right here. 1, 2. If he hadn't cut his fingernails earlier, that would have been a 3 count. Who writes this stuff?
Look at these superstars. This can't go on much longer. Oh, the punch connects. Chad grew up on the mean streets where he learned to fight, among other things.
Yeah, but whose hood do you think was tougher? His or mine?
You're both from Brooklyn, partner. I think you're splitting hairs here. What kind of preparation goes into a match like this?
What? Besides the endless workouts, travel, and mental anguish, these athletes don't just chill out on the couch between matches.
I know that, partner, and I have the utmost respect for them because of it. He hits the Russian leg sweep. Look out, look out, look out. Oh, man!
Here's the pin. This could be it. Dude, come on. That had to be 3.
He's working the fundamentals there.
That's what you call attacking a very sensitive area.
Oh, jeez. Someone's voice just went up a couple of...
There's the cover. Can he do it? He's taking his opponent for a very uncomfortable ride here.
Nobody's beaten more world champions than Kennedy, and nobody's done it better. This could be 3 right here.
Cat only says referee Scott Armstrong.
At the age of 24, Randy Orton became the youngest world champion in WWE history when he won the World Heavyweight title at SummerSlam in 2004.
Randy's gonna have a lot of world title reigns before he hangs up those boots. Believe you me, the guy is flat out dynamite. One of the coolest things about Shelton Benjamin is his amateur background.
And this is something Benjamin's trainers picked up on very quickly. Benjamin actually won 2 records.
He wants the submission.
Oh boy, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now. Man, that must feel like running into a wall.
Hey, Nitz, what's your favorite hardcore weapon?
I've always believed the pen was mightier than the sword.
I'll tell you what, then. You get a pen, I'll take a sword. We'll see. He's making a cover. 2.
What a nasty elbow.
Powerful, brutal, and quick. Best is every wrestler's nightmare and every tag team partner's dream.
Columbo's full throttle executed perfectly.
One man, shoulders down. This could be it.
He's got to do more damage before he can get a 3 count. A stiff shot with the elbow.
Oh, see that knee?
The only thing that's got...
Here's the pin. This could be it.
What a kick that was.
This could be 3 right here.
I wonder if these competitors are going to be able to shake hands after all is said and done.
Are you kidding? They just as soon rip their opponent's hand off, beat him with it, then shake it. This is no friendly game of checkers. That elbow just leveled him.
A vicious blow to the opponent.
He's intent on leaving a mark on his opponent.
He's got his opponent's head locked, and he drives him into the ground.
Man, this match kind of makes me miss competing in the ring myself.
I wouldn't jump in there right now. It's the jumping complete shot. He pops the hips, and what a slam.
That kick rocked him.
He's taking the fight to his opponent. What a backbreaker.
Wait a second. What's he doing?
I think someone's going to be on spaghetti legs after that assault. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist this submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out.
Oh, what a tackle, knocking the opponent down. He cracks his opponent with the headbutt. He catches his opponent with an elbow. And that's just about the last place you want to ring.
Nothing will take the fight out of a superstar quicker than a move like this.
And a jaw-jacking punch.
Columbo just has so much raw power. The man is a bull. A bull, I'm telling you. He's a bull.
Hey, I wouldn't wave a red flag in front of him.
And he hits the neck breaker. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
Good grief. What a headbutt.
What an intense maneuver. What a decapitating lariat.
He could pin his opponent right here. Well, I thought he had the pin for sure. A swift kick to the opponent.
He strikes with the elbow. That suplex is picture perfect.
has all the tools to be one of the best in the business. I just don't understand why he can't wrestle within the rules.
It's a tough industry, man. You need every advantage you can get.
But why turn your back on the fans like that?
Hey, they turned their back on him first. And they're lucky he didn't give an RKO for their trouble. Oh, man, this ain't gonna be pretty. Those fist shots in the turnbuckle.
It appears he's bleeding from that last shot. Look at this, shot after shot being laid in mercilessly. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
You got all of that Samoan drop.
He wasted no time in going for that pin. The kick connects.
One man, shoulders down. 2, this could be it. 3. That's all she wrote, man.
Yo, 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 yo. Chad Gaspard and JTG. It's crime time.
Here's your winner, Chad.
Wow, that was a heck.
Here we go. And there's nowhere to run once locked inside the hellacious structure.
It's unforgiving in there. These steel cage matches are just notorious career enders.
What a fierce kick.
I love it. Talk about rubbing your opponent's face in it.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Oh, man, that knee looked painful.
Will his opponent stop him from escaping, or is this one over? A vicious DDT, sending a shockwave up the opponent's head and neck.
Edge is always thinking 3 moves ahead. You can't outsmart this cat.
It's also tough to out-cheat him. He bends the rules like they're made of pizza dough. Powers his opponent down with the backbreaker. He drops the elbow. The kick connects.
Talk about it, insult to injury, or injury to insult, whatever it's called. What an incredible powerbomb.
A stiff shot with the elbow.
That kick rocked him. I love watching Edge go to work in that ring, man. You pow! The Celtic cross will jack every vertebrae you got, buddy.
There he goes. If he can make it over and out of the cage, this one's over. Hey, what are you thinking? That's no way to escape the cage.
Watching JBL in action makes me realize what a loss it was for this great business that he retired.
It's a miracle that we're even able to carry on without him at all.
Hey, don't get smart there, wise guy. Have some respect. You're watching a wrestling god in action.
What's the key? Oh boy, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now. He hits the Russian leg sweep. John John Bradshaw Layfield was born and raised in the great state of Texas, but currently resides in New York City.
That means he's both big, tough, and mean.
What a great combination. No wonder he's such a joy to be around. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. Oh, the punch connects.
Oh, that was a goal. Look, you gotta be ruthless in that cage, man. That's exactly what he's doing.
He's taking the fight to his opponent. What a backbreaker. JBL has always been one of the most outspoken critics of Extreme Championship Wrestling.
And yet he finds himself competing in an ECW ring. That's irony right there.
Oh, and Edge drives his opponent face first right into the ground.
There he goes, straight up the cage.
I think I see red. Yes, he's busted open. Oh, my God.
He ain't letting his opponent get away that easy. This thing's not over yet.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
Look at him go, straight up the cage. Good night, Irene. I can't remember ever seeing a superstar get up on that one.
That's the price you pay for not making sure your opponent is down.
You either gotta be crazy or stupid to stay in that cage 1 second longer than you need to.
Looks like they've come in here and stepped up their game.
Yeah, but the ladder of success goes both ways. Losing side, that means a trip down one way. You won't find better athletes than these superstars, but everyone's got their limit. I think we're seeing that limit being reached here. What a kick that was. Oh, just tossing, just throwing his opponent to the ground.
Not easy getting out of that cage. Trust me, that's not some kind of jungle gym.
He just forced his opponent back into the match with authority. If he didn't make sure his opponent was down and out, this is going to be a very short climb.
He may be one of the youngest wrestlers on the roster, but Paul London is full of potential.
And his age will only work to his advantage. Right now, we could be looking at the future of WWE. A swift kick to the opponent. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. Escape is only 10 feet away, but it's got to be the longest 10 feet of this superstar's life. Looks like his escape plan was a little premature. His opponent got caught big time.
Here comes the body splash.
I think he's through playing around. Did you hear that slam onto the floor? Edge might have just cracked his opponent's ribs.
He wants to get the heck out of there, and I don't blame him one bit.
And it looks like he's been bloodied. This is not going to help his chances.
I don't know about that.
He is literally inches away from escaping the cage.
You think you know me?
Here's your winner,
Come on! You know I got you! Yeah!
Here we go in this tag match, and there's nothing the ref can do but be window dressing. There can be no countout, and there can be no disqualifications.
They have a knockout on our hands.
Just driving the point of the elbow into the opponent. What a nasty elbow. What a wicked neck breaker. A striking elbow staggering the opponent.
Oh my God, what a chair shot!
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had.
90% of a match is in the preparation. You got to come in ready for battle. Here's a move that'll leave you singing soprano afterwards. And I don't care how tough you are, that hurts like the devil. Wow, great reversal.
That's impact and then some.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
There's a lot of things under the ring, and all of them hurt.
Oh man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. A stiff shot with the elbow.
He's looking to put his opponent away right here. Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Oh, what a clothesline.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
Talk about educated feet. You never know what to expect from a superstar. This could be over in 60 seconds or 60 minutes.
What a fierce kick. Why do they keep so many dangerous weapons under the ring? Those things can cause serious injuries. And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Oh man, what a crushing blow. Elijah Burke had 102 knockouts as a boxer before he came to WWE. 102!
And it would have been 103, but after knocking his opponent out, he was disqualified for not going to a neutral corner. Man, that must have felt like running into a wall.
There are limits to the amount of punishment that a human body can absorb. And if you want proof of that, just take a look at these superstars.
And there's the elbow. What a kick that was. That'll leave a mark.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
What a display of power. Enziguri with a shot to the head.
You might as well hit your opponent with a brick if you're going to do that. It wouldn't hurt any less.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
A swift kick to the opponent. It's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective.
These superstars give it everything they've got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion in the ring.
Oh, that might be it right there.
Wow, look at...
He may get the 3 count right here. This could do it. DDT! I don't think that chair's going to be good for much after this match.
I don't think there's going to be anything left.
Submission in. We may see a tap out right here.
Sometimes the simplest moves work best.
I'll never understand why Mark Henry resorts to such...
Here's the pin. What? You gotta be kidding me. That was nowhere near 3.
Oh no, he's looking for a weapon. This could cause a serious injury. It hurts just watching it. I can't imagine how excruciating this must be. Oh my God, what a chair shot!
Oh boy, someone's voice just went up a couple of octaves right there.
For a light heavyweight, Shelton could be the complete package of speed, power, and technical ability.
I'd go further, Cole. Shelton's not only great for a light heavyweight, but he can even hold his own against some of the super heavyweights in the WWE.
And that's a stiff kick. What a nasty elbow. I don't use the word evil lightly, but that's what comes to mind when I see the delight Mark Henry takes in destroying his fellow superstars.
He sees his chance. He's going for it.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar. I think he's through playing around.
I think someone's looking for a weapon.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
Oh, the punch connects.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them's going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
That'll rattle your organs.
He's going in for the kill.
What incredible impact. A striking elbow staggering the opponent. Shelton Benjamin calls himself the gold standard, and it's hard to argue with that, Coach.
You have to be confident in yourself to even make a statement like that. And confidence goes a long way to competing in the WWE.
Good Lord, what a series of strikes. Oh, what a vicious jab with the right.
Wow, what an STO. This could be 3 right here. I hope he didn't seriously think he was getting the pin there.
A vicious blow to the opponent.
He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind. You're not going to last long if you keep getting hit by that.
You sure aren't. I don't care how tough you are.
And that punch lands hard.
There's 2 things I like about Elijah Burke. The first is his talent for talking trash.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
Oh, man. Here it comes.
The world's strongest slam. Talk about power.
And I think it's up.
There's the cover.
I don't think that chair's going to be good for much after this match.
That's it. This one's done.
Here are your winners. The world's strongest man, Mark Henry, and Elijah Burke.
It's time for the Battle Royal. All the contestants are in the ring, and here we go. There's the reversal. The superstar, and Mickey's out. And there's the elbow. There goes Victoria.
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
The sexy but dangerous Melina is gone.
I could watch these superstars go at it all night, JR. That's it! The match is over!
Here's your winner,
I'm gonna do it right.
Ashley.
Let me light a fire in you tonight.
Here she comes again, like good medicine. Every step she takes, my blood is flowing. Her legs go on and on for days. She's got a hold on me, I need the remedy. Just to hold her would be a cure for me. I can't keep going on this way.
She's at the top of her game. She don't know my name. The future's looking bleak. She's out of my league.
Look out! She'll tear your heart out. Look out! She'll rock your world, there's no doubt. She goes and goes when she wants to. I'd do anything she wanted me to. Who would blame me? That's like that. Here she comes again. She makes me wanna sin. My heart stops when I think about her coming. Her legs go on and on for days. She's got a hold on me. It's a tragedy that I will never get the chance to have her close to me. When she moves, she takes my breath away.
She's at the top of her game. She don't know my name. The future's looking bleak. She's out of my league.
Look out! She'll tear your heart out.
The first superstar to get a 3 count anywhere, and I mean anywhere, will be your winner in this one. There's no escape when there are no boundaries and no rules. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. Oh, did you see that? He dropped the elbow. Oh my, what a splash. Now, talk about meeting of the minds. There's the drop kick. What a knife-edge chop. What a neck breaker. Really working on the opponent's head. A vicious stomp. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
Ooh, what a vicious backbreaker.
I think he's looking for a weapon, JR. That's a smart move. shot, JR.
Matt Hardy won't just not die. He won't give up either.
I can't believe how much punishment this guy can take in a match. That suplex was picture perfect.
What a vicious chair shot.
Did you hear the impact from that clothesline? And he strikes with the elbow.
He takes his opponent down with the drop kick. He's certainly not showing his opponent any mercy here tonight.
Matt Hardy is so tough, this guy can take a licking and just keep on ticking.
There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring, and all of it can inflict a lot of damage on an opponent.
What a shot! You can't take too many of those and expect to stay in this. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
He's going up, JR. This could be big.
A moonsault. There's one for the highlight reel.
Vestas brings an unorthodox offense. It's tremendously powerful. His clubbing blows can crush a normal man's skull. In the knuckles connect. Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. And can you believe that impact?
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. Dude, what a series of punches. Oh my gosh, it's over, JR.
Here are your winners. Vestas. And Matt.
And there it is. The triple threat ladder match is underway.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
How the heck do you get up from that?
There's a lot of things under the ring, and all of them hurt. This is a pivotal moment. Whoever comes up short here might just lose the match.
Devastating. Just a devastating neck breaker.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next. And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
connect.
Look at these superstars. He's close enough to the title belt to see his face in it.
What a display of power. A vicious elbow drop delivered with a lot of force. Not just one kick there, but a combination of blows.
And let me tell you, a few of those will beat the fight right out of you. He smells blood in the water. He's going straight for the submission.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
Conditioning is a huge factor in any match. You can't go the distance. There's no way you're going to win.
That's for sure. And the WWE superstars are some of the best conditioned athletes in the world.
I think someone's looking for a weapon.
What a nasty elbow.
Oh, man. Did you see that? After the Undertaker styles about getting inside the opponent's head, the fear freezes them up.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man. You can't forget about that.
Of course you can't. The man's a legend. Talk about educated feet.
The world's strongest slam. Talk about power.
These superstars aren't holding back here tonight.
Jesse's a fun-loving superstar who knows how to get it done in the ring.
He's a salt. Come on. This is for the title. Reach for it.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Well, if you ask me, a victory is message enough. But Mark Henry seems to enjoy dishing out senseless brutality. A vicious blow to the opponent. What a fierce kick. Oh, the punch connects.
Oh my, that's going to do some serious damage if someone doesn't stop this.
Look at this. This could be it.
Tombstone pile driver. How many superstars have fallen victim to that over the years? He's putting that weapon to good use here. The title is only inches away.
A striking elbow staggering the opponent. Bulldog driving the opponent face first to the floor.
I think he's through playing around. He's swinging for the fences with that sledgehammer.
Man, that must have felt like running into a wall. It's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. And a heap of impact delivered.
Come on. This is for the title. Reach for it.
If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match. This is it. Here he goes.
He's making a grab for it. This could be it.
What an incredible choke slam. And there's the elbow.
There's any lengths that these superstars won't go to achieve victory here tonight. The title is only inches away.
Stick a fork in it. This match.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
There's the bell, and I hate to say it, but I don't like their chances in this one. Oh, what sick impact from that uppercut. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. His partner over, and they're looking to go to work on the opponent. The Miz has had an impressive career thus far in the WWE, holding tag team gold.
He's cocky, he's arrogant, and he can back up all that talking.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
A sharp kick, wearing down his opponent. Oh my word, what a nasty headbutt. A sharp, crisp elbow drop. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
He can pin him right here, JR.
What? There's no way that was going to be a 3 count. What kind of approach should opponents take against the Big Show?
Well, you need to take out that vertical base. But in order to do that, you got to get in close. And that's just suicide. Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
Oh, the punch connects. reverse spinning neckbreaker has claimed victory over many a superstar. And there's the cover.
1, 2, is that 3? No? Come on. Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar. I can't believe he countered that one.
Oh, what a tackle. Knocking the opponent down. A hard right hand. Knocking his opponent down. Good Lord. What a power bomb. He powers his opponent down with a backbreaker.
Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow. He calls his partner over, and they're looking to go to work on the opponent. There's the kick out. No surprise there.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done.
There may not be, King. They may well annihilate each other here tonight. And there's a forceful sidewalk slam.
Oh, did you see that?
He dropped the elbow. He calls his partner over, and they're looking to go to work on the opponent.
1. There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. A vicious stomp.
Now remember, kids, whatever you do, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. Even these trained professionals wind up pretty badly banged up after a match.
He countered that one perfectly.
He's tagged in his partner. And there's the tackle. And a jaw-jacking punch.
His opponent's groggy. And that's a leg drop from a 440-pound monster. He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent. Man, how do you avoid getting your head taken off by the Big Show?
I can't tell you. The man's fists are like wrecking balls.
He's working the fundamentals there.
A textbook reversal there.
I love watching Finley in action, JR. He loves to fight, and it shows.
Boy, if that isn't the truth, I think he'd do nothing but if he had his way.
Oh, look out! Look out! Look out!
The Celtic Cross. And that might well be the beginning of the end of this one.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
There's a determined look in the eyes of these competitors. No one's giving an inch. And he hits a big-time leg drop. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
He sees his opportunity, and he's taking it. Oh, what a slam! What impact!
Here's the pin! Could this be it?
1, 2, 3!
Oh my gosh, JR! That's it! The match is over!
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
Here are your winners, Finley and The Miz.
I thought we might see a kick.
This one won't be for the faint of heart. It's you. Your opponent is a steel monster. Oh, the punch connects.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
And the knuckles connect. What incredible impact. Just driving the point of the elbow into the opponent.
I tell you, this is what WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all. What height on that leg drop.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
And a jaw-jacking punch. What a tackle, knocking the opponent down. The big boot, what a sickening impact. Oh, what a clothesline.
Look at this, a two-handed choke slam. Choke slam is nothing to sneeze at.
Escape is only 10 feet away, but it's got to be the longest 10 feet of this superstar's life.
Aside from his brother, The Undertaker, I don't think we've ever seen a more dominant superstar than Kane.
Or a more terrifying one for that matter. He's just pure, unstoppable rage.
Yeah, and it's even scarier when you're in the ring with him. It's tougher to get out of that cage than it looks. Trust me. That was some bad judgment right there. You gotta make sure your opponent is out.
A stiff shot with the elbow.
This match has all the makings of an instant classic. Wow, great reversal.
That'll leave a mark. A vicious stomp.
You've got to use every weapon you've got in the cage match, even the cage itself. This great Khali is a bona fide monster. I feel sorry for anyone who's got to get into the ring with him.
Sort of. And a move like that will take the fight out of any superstar in a hurry.
It's a long climb up the cage, but a quick and painful fall if you're not fast enough.
It's pretty much impossible to stop somebody once they made it this far.
Here is your winner, the Great Khali.
The only way to up the ante in a TLC match is to make it a fatal four-way. And these competitors are ready to go.
These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able to go the distance.
Well, you don't get too far in this business if you're not.
That's for sure, partner. There's always someone right behind you, ready to overtake you if you can't keep up.
And that punch lands hard. What a fierce kick.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
You're not going to see superstars like this anywhere else except on Smackdown.
You'll get no argument from me, partner. Smackdown is the dominant brand in all of sports entertainment. What an impact from the knee. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. Can you believe that impact? When Punk's in the ring, you can feel the electricity.
You got that right. Now watch for Punk's strikes. The man just might have the most educated feet in the WWE today. He's got to capitalize right here.
A basic but efficient maneuver. A vicious blow to the opponent. The kick connects. What a vicious shot with the knee. What a kick that was. What a display of power.
Sometimes the simplest moves work best.
A swift kick to the opponent. There's a fundamental move.
Uh-oh. I think every guy watching this has an idea of how painful this has got to be.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Nothing will take the fight out of a superstar quicker than a move like this.
I don't know how much longer this can go on. These superstars are starting to look like they're running on fumes. Driving the knee into the opponent.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Talk about educated feet.
And a jaw-jacking punch.
Why do they keep so many dangerous weapons under the ring? Those things can cause serious injuries.
John Cena is officially a complete package. The guy is handing out a lot of lessons in the WWE.
And class is definitely in session now. Look out.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Oh, man. A slap like that doesn't tickle. Believe you me.
I was talking to CM Punk earlier, and he told me how you got to make your own luck in life. Nothing's given to you. You got to earn it.
That's right, Cole. Luck is for guys like you. Men like Punk and myself make the most of every opportunity, every moment in life.
Where is my luck for second next to me, partner?
You and I both know, Cole, that was the luckiest day of your life.
And that's a stiff kick.
Oh, no, he's looking for a weapon. This could cause a serious injury.
And there's the Russian leg sweep. The kick connects.
There's a lot of things under the ring, and all of them hurt. Oh, my God, what a chair shot.
And the knuckles connect.
He's going in for the kill. These superstars aren't going easy on each other.
Here it comes. The FU! He just drove his opponent straight into the ground.
Here's the pin. Look at these superstars go. It's obvious they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had it.
90% of a match is in the preparation. You got to come in ready for battle.
Here it comes. The FU! He just drove his opponent straight absolutely no respect for his opponent. There's the cover. Can he do it?
You gotta be kidding me. That was nowhere near 3.
That'll leave a mark. Cena's just got that blue-collar work ethic that motivates him and pushes him to get it done.
A blue-collar work ethic in an unorthodox style. The man's a lone wolf and, without question, a champion.
Oh my, an explosive suplex.
You can find all sorts of weapons under that ring.
A vicious DDT, sending a shockwave up the opponent's head and neck. What force, what an explosive powerbomb.
These superstars give it everything they've got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to...
There's the cover. What? Way too early to get a 3 count.
What a kick that was. Oh, the punch connects. What a fierce kick. A vicious blow to the opponent. Oh, and the knee connects. The uppercut connects.
Here's the pin.
What? The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count.
What a crushing face buster.
Holy cow! Would you look at that? Talk about a crimson mask. These people might not respect Chavo Guerrero, but they have to respect the legendary Guerrero family.
Well, and there's the fact that he's a phenomenal superstar in his own right as well.
And a jaw-jacking punch. And there's the deep...
Oh, no! I think he's bleeding from that last shot.
What a wicked neck breaker. Not just one kick there, but a combination of blows. Two bodies collide, and the opponent goes down hard.
He could pin his opponent right here. 2, 3. I don't believe it. This one's over.
Here is your winner, Chavo Guerrero.
Well, that's the 3 count. That's all she wrote.
It's war and peace is more than beef. Must uphold the code we swore to keep. It's life and death, it's blood and sweat. We fight for love and respect. It's man to man, it's hand to hand. You make your fist, you take your stand. Prepared to throw down whenever it go down. Under pressure, don't fold, man, hold your ground. You got your pride and I got mine. It's all out war when you cross that line. I'm from LA, I grew up fighting. After school, no rules, clash of the titans. Writing from experiences, most of what you hearing is flat out. These ain't serious, ain't never seen no parts of a fight. That's why they ain't got no heart in what they write. I walk with my head up and down to go head up. You can't walk the talk, then homeboy shut up. I'm fed up with these rappers gone wild. Cocking back guns and mixtape freestyle. You was a real man, you would fight with your hands, not hide behind security, lying to your fans. I'm sizing you up, anger rising up. Let the first punch kill the butterflies.
And we're officially underway in this ECW Extreme Rules Triple Threat match. think it's time to bring out the heavy firepower.
These superstars got it in them to cause a lot of damage, believe me.
He anticipated that move perfectly. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
And the knuckles connect. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat.
Looks like they've come in here and stepped up their game.
Yet, but the ladder of success goes both ways. On the losing side, that means a trip down one rung. I'll never understand why there are so many dangerous objects under the ring. Doesn't anyone look under there before the match starts? That'll rattle your organs. Looks like he decided to grab a weapon from under the ring. A DDT, driving his opponent's skull into the ground.
That'll hurt your knuckles.
I'll give you a tracheotomy. Oh, what a smack.
You know, Undertaker's just a student of all things fighting. In recent years, he's been heavily influenced by MMA. It's just impacted his striking style as well as given him several deadly submission holds.
And when you get stretched out by the dead man, you tap. You don't hesitate. You don't fight out of it. You tap. Because if you don't, you'll be going out on a stretcher. Uh-oh, he's looking for an object. This is going to be trouble. He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
Hope the fans know they're getting something special tonight.
They better. It's not every day you get to see a matchup like this.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
Looks like he decided to grab a weapon from under the ring. Oh, you're not going to last long if you keep getting hit by that.
You got that right. I don't care how tough you are.
Oh, lights out.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
I don't know how many times I've seen The Undertaker in action now, but he still gives me goosebumps.
You and me both, bro. The man's just spooky intense.
Oh, my God. That's one of the most feared moves in WWE. You can see he wasted no time in going for that pin. 2, 3. The match is over. That's all she wrote.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do?
I've been looking for my next mistake. In every other little chance I take, I've left my mark everywhere I've been. I think it's time for me to come back down. I think it's time for me to stand my ground. I don't know where I should begin. I hope it
here we go in this anything goes falls count anywhere match. And that's a stiff kick. What a knife edge chop. Spear, spear.
This one's going to keep going until someone can't go no more.
And there's the elbow. Perfect Russian leg sweep.
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure.
Just driving the point of the elbow into the opponent.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent. Oh my God, what a chair shot!
Wow, did you see that? He's been busted wide open.
I don't think that chair is going to be good for much after this match.
He's going in for the kill. Pedigree. It doesn't get much bigger than that.
When you talk about a man who's done it all in this business, you don't have to look any further than the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Why would you even think of looking any further, Cole? The man, the showstopper. Reversed. Can he take advantage?
What a landing.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here. Victory means absolutely everything to these competitors tonight.
That's a real pearl of wisdom. You got any others? Like the superstar who beats their opponent will be the winner?
How about you should spend more time calling the match and less time cutting down your broadcast partner? A swift kick to the opponent.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
What a kick that was.
Look at this, shot after shot being dished out here in the turnbuckle.
Look at these superstars. This can't go on much longer. What a display of power.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
Oh my, just bursting those capillaries in his chest. A vicious elbow drop delivered with a lot of force. A vicious stomp. Is there anything nastier than that move? A sick neck breaker.
This could do it. DDT!
Talk about a devastating maneuver.
Oh, man. Here it comes.
And there it is, the pedigree. He could pin his opponent right here. 2, 3. The match is over. That's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Triple H.
And this matchup will not be for the faint of heart. There are no rules. This will be bloody. This is your ECW Extreme Rules match.
He's working the fundamentals there.
All his weight behind that splash. And that punch lands hard. And he strikes at his opponent with the knee.
Forget your comic books and your horror movies. We're looking at a real-life monster right here in the Samoan bulldozer.
I agree with you completely. If he wants to destroy you, there's not a lot you can do to stop him. What a nasty elbow. Talk about impact.
I try to get out of that bad boy as soon as possible, you know what I'm saying?
Strikes his opponent with the axe handle. Uh-oh, he's looking for an object. This is going to be trouble. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent. Looks like he decided to grab a weapon from under the ring. Looks like there's a beating of the minds going on in there right now. Get it? Beating of the minds?
Beating of the mind. I like that. In fact, consider that line stolen.
Hey, I'm throwing a flag for gimmick infringement.
Calm down. It's not like I shouted, "Oh my God!" Oh, that's really an innovative line. Oh, can't fight, can't fight. Shut up.
What an impact from the knee. Strikes his opponent with the axe handle. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
I saw some pretty gnarly stuff under that ring earlier. I wonder what's going to get pulled out. Has Match of the Year candidate written all over it. Oh my God, what a chair shot! What a thud as these two collide. Umaga may not be the first monster to come from Samoa, but he's definitely the baddest. The Samoan spike! And that move can crush your windpipe and leave you completely incapacitated. 3! I didn't want the match to end, but that was it.
Here's your winner, Umaga.
You know, I don't know if everybody's going to... No pinfalls or submissions. The only way is to grab the belt off the top of the ladder. How in the world is a human body supposed to withstand that kind of impact? Gut check time. Can he reach the title before his opponent stops him? If he can win this fight, he just might win the match. Hey, Nitz, what's your favorite hardcore weapon?
I've always believed the pen was mightier than the sword.
I'll tell you what, then. You get a pen, I'll take a sword.
This could be the match right here. Can he do it? These competitors are going to trade blows until someone falls off the ladder. Think of the ramifications of this match. Talented superstars, but they're going to be headed in different directions depending on the result. Victory is within reach, but can he grab it? A swift kick to the opponent.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
Rana, what incredible athleticism.
You're not just gonna slip out of that one, my friend.
Oh my, the submission hold is locked in. He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
This has been a roller coaster of a night, hasn't it?
Yeah, except for if he gets the title, he's going home a champion. Look out below, because one of these two is going to take a long drop. He's going in for the kill. Come on, this is for the title. Reach for it.
Preparation goes into a match like this.
What? Besides the endless workouts, travel, and mental anguish, these athletes don't just chill out on the couch between matches.
I know that, partner, and I have the utmost respect for them because of it. He's literally inches away from victory.
If your opponent knocks you down from there, you might as well throw in a towel.
This capacity crowd has been on its feet the entire show.
They know they're going to see a great night of competition, and they don't want to miss a thing.
I feel the same way, partner, and we see a lot of shows over the course of a year.
I'm more into some than others, though. Like that time you stayed home sick. Man, I had a great time. Can you please get sick again?
The title belt is only inches away. He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat. Ah, that's the way to do it. Grab a weapon from under the ring and start swinging.
Come on, this is for the title. Reach for it.
This is not a fight that either combatant can afford to lose.
Looks like he's going for it.
Moment of truth time. He's almost there. Take a fork in it. This match.
Here's your winner, Ray.